The Reentry Advocates of Virginia documentary.
I would be remiss if I didn't call out Mike Marshall, the first person in my life that introduced me to what a second chance was as far as serving people. You've been doing this before it became cliche, before it was a popular word. When there weren't a whole bunch of people walking around talking about a second chance, you were walking with your briefcase, telling your story.
Prison reentry means to me.
Prison reentry means to me.
Prison reentry means to me.
Prison reentry, or reentry, reentry period.
Prison reentry means.
Reentry is, or a successful reentry.
It's a chance to re-enter yourself back into society, to become a productive member of society. And believe me, there's a lot of challenges and struggles on the way, because when they let me out with a $25 and a bus ticket.
It's the reform of life itself. That's what it means to me, because for so long in my life, I was just wandering lost with no direction.
Really taking a holistic approach to really restoring a human being back to a productive citizen, back to a productive member of the household.
To become acclimated back into society in which they can receive all of the necessary support that will help them thrive as a productive member out in society so that they can keep their spot out in society.
Because society looks at you as your conviction, and we are not our convictions. Reentry, it needs to change. Being a single mother with 2 kids coming home, it was a lot for me. So it's so much that needs to change.
There's a few things that it means to me. It means hope. It means restoration. Those are the 2 main things that prison reentry means to me.
So my name is Michael Marshall. I am a native of Portsmouth. I'm just, I'm on full right now, but I'm honored to be able to share with you the vision and the mission behind how this whole project came about. Basically, I've been doing prison reentry work again for 21 years. I started off when I came home from prison. I was looking for a way to be able to give back. I just didn't know where I would fit in at, because for me, reentry basically started from the day that I was incarcerated. I remember sharing with friends and my loved ones that I would never ever have to go through this again or live this experience again. And so in my journey of spending time inside the system and behind prison walls, I made a decision. I made a conscious decision that this will be temporary for me. I never accepted that I was an inmate. I saw myself as someone who had forgiven themselves for the wrong that I had done. And I began to try to seek out every piece of information, opportunities, including going back to school. I got involved in working in the prison library, learned more about how I could use education to be a platform for me to grow and for me to move forward in doing the right thing. I had a passion for cooking, so I got involved in the kitchen, and I became the top cook for the institution and the top baker. I had positioned myself where I would be able to hire other people to come inside the kitchen. I was being utilized to do a lot of different type of programs in the prison. So I basically became a model person. The lifestyle that I knew that I wanted on the outside, I became that when I was on the inside. And so I didn't wait till I got to the front door and change came. I knew the change had to come early.
1 out of 8 parents has had a child incarcerated. 1 out of 5 children have had a parent sent to jail or prison. 1 in 4 American adults have had a sibling incarcerated. 1 out of 7 adults have had an immediate family member incarcerated. We have now over 5 million people in total who are under the supervision of the criminal legal system. And 113 million American adults have an immediate family member who is formerly or currently incarcerated.